than all the other times. Isn't that... Ah! Okay, well that was smooth. Come on. Get in there. Get in the clamps. There we go. See how far that lowers it? Alright. I guess I can move it. Ah! No. I thought I was set. I wasn't. I was gonna hang that low, so I bend it this way. Then bend it this way. Come on. Don't look off that direction. Look towards here. What a struggle. Every single time I go live, this happens. Rather annoying, because I just want to get this stupid thing in a position where it will actually be able to capture what I want it to. Because now, it's looking all weird. I don't want it to look all weird. Come on. This shut down right like so. It's still veering right a little, so I stretch it out like so. Now it's hitting into stuff. That's great. Well, it doesn't capture the whole thing. That's a little annoying. But honestly, that's way better than all the other times. Oh, it actually captures most of it. Okay. I'll leave it then. Oh, that took way too long. It's so warm in here. Alright. That took way longer than what it should have. Position this into a position where I can actually see what's going on. Alright. Where are my scissors? Buried under a bunch of tubing, apparently. It's great. It's fantastic. Alright, there I go. Now time for wait till people join. And I dropped my phone. I'm dropping everything today. Ah, the wonders of AC. Well, there was a white husky outside my house, and now said white husky is by someone else, and I don't know what to do. And they should be fine. So I did a mistake of not sending this video out already, so I'm gonna have to quickly go do that. a nice little live stream. Doing fine, yeah, looks like it. Alright. Oh. Started the stream way earlier than what I normally do, so. Some promotion. Well, someone came in and they left a like. That's interesting. They're gone now, but that's okay. Hello, David. Alright. There we go. Started the stream a whole lot later than expected. I ended up finding a bunch of these, hold on, can I show them on camera? Yes, there. These wood boring things at the shop. At my local pet shop. And, oh, hello, Hollifer. Long time no see. And these things, they're wood boring beetles. And I'm going to see how the carpenter ants here, as you can see, they're already really active. How they like it. I might also feed one to the already very ferociously eating, hold on. The already very ferociously eating, Monomorium here. And see exactly how they go with it, but for now, we're gonna enjoy their feeding response. Alright, I'm gonna need to kill at least one of these. If they don't like it, then I guess I'll just try to raise them. They do look very disgusting, I do agree. They look very disgusting. I do not like the look of them at all. They look like big maggots, which I guess, I mean, that's what beetle larvae kind of are, but... Even after, you know, like, cutting it up, it still kind of moves. Like, I got it right on its head. Oh, it doesn't smell very nice either. Okay, yeah. Alright, let's see how they like it, I guess. This will make us see if they end up actually eating it or not. Oh, well. I think it's a little bit too forward, I think. There we go. Yep, and there we go. I mean, they immediately went on to it, so I think they like it. They were fed yesterday a bunch, and the fact that they're still eating definitely tells me that they probably like it. Yeah, it was a very quick reaction. That's good, though. This means that these things are actually going to be good. Have a good day. Oliver. Wow, yeah, they like that a lot. I think I'm actually gonna throw in another one then, since they like it so much. I tried to ask for what species of wood-boring beetle these were, and they didn't exactly give me an answer, so I'm guessing it's like something not very interesting. Hey, hello, Car Kalvik, and hello, North Rails Films, or Great North Ants, whichever one. And let's drop in the second one here, because they obviously really like this. Ah, get off. There we go. Oh, well, the switch of accounts just happened. I'm gonna get this more in center frame there. There we go. Let's see. I mean, they obviously enjoy it. It's day 2, and that's not normally when these guys are active, so the fact that they're giving this good of a response during the time that they aren't active definitely says something about this food source. I think I caught more than just 2, though. I got more than just 2. Let's see. Oh, yep, there's another one. That one's way smaller, though. Oh, wow, yeah, there's actually a bunch. Okay. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, yeah, also, my monomorium had an escape for the first time in a very long time, which that was fun to deal with. I actually have more colonies, so I never see that many ants feeding, because none of my workers... Wait, hold on, wait. I couldn't read that entire comment. No, don't want to remove it. Come on. It's not showing me. There we go. Feeding because not... Anyway, yeah. Once they get big, though, the feeding responses get great. It also all depends on what species. It depends, to be honest. I don't know. Currently, my colony is just in a massive dirt setup because the colony is too big for any nest that I have. And they do well in it. I actually have to water it. All of my big colonies, besides from a few, are in dirt setups. So my Tetramorium bicarinatum, Monomorium minimum, and my Dolichoderus taschenbergi are all within dirt setups. Ah, that sucks. Yeah, actually, later on in the stream, I'm gonna show you queens that I caught recently. Mainly 2 queens. Both of them I thought were Herculeanus, but after a closer inspection, they look to be Pennsylvanicus, and they're pretty big. I should get some feeder insects for my colony. I just sort of convinced my parents to allow them. I mean, really, when you have a few colonies, as long as you take insects from a place outside that you know don't have pesticides, you should be fine. Even with larger colonies, you shouldn't really need to get feeder insects. Like, every year or so, I pretty much ditch crickets during the summer because I can just go outside and catch grasshoppers, which are way more nutritious and way larger. And of course, I boil them and all that for my colonies so that they can eat them. Find a Lacey's Aphidicola. I'm going to try to find hosts. I think a good way, because I know where you literally live in my city, so a good place just to look around for hosts is to try to find Lasius americanus. They normally nest under pieces of wood, or inside of wood even. Every single time, it's either Lasius americanus in the wood, or it's Camponotus novaborkensis. I know some of the parks nearby in city and within the area or radius where you live, they have some downed wood, and I know one of them where the funny like museum is. Not gonna name names of the places because obviously don't really want to do that to, you know, leak our location. But the place has a museum if it's open, and you walk in there, there's a pile of rocks, and that species nests under those rocks. So, yeah. My other it isn't so warm yet. Don't see many insects out. Yeah. Hi, what did you miss? Not much. We're just talking. The funny museum. Yes, the funny museum. The funny museum that I didn't go to, despite it being there my entire childhood, until recently. Like last year. They are really chomping down on it. Right now, normally it isn't supposed to be this warm. It's like, I'd say around about 74, 75 outside currently. Normally at this time of year, it is a good 60 degrees. So it's a very early start to the season. And in a video coming up where I go anting, actually they're releasing literally the day. Like one releases one day and then the next day another one is releasing. I caught a bunch of species, and that happened a few weeks ago. It was a great early start to the season, and it still is great because campanadas are flying way earlier than what they normally do. Also, in the second video, I caught a really cool ant species. I'm trying to get the thing up. Still going on the location. We lost the campanadas. How do you pronounce that? League. I know it's the European species, but I can't exactly pronounce it. But I know what you're talking about. Campanadas better than Formica. I love campanadas, but I do love me some Formica. I already have 2 Campanadas herculeanus colonies. I currently own 3 of this species that you're watching here, Campanadas novoboricensis, and I'm planning on keeping one of them because it's a super bright red queen, which will also be seen in a video, I think next week or the week coming. And she's an absolutely beautiful bright red queen that I caught, and she just looks great. It doesn't appear good on camera, but on a phone or on photos it looks real good. I'll try to get another Formica colony, just not Substrecia. Most Formica that you find in town is Formica Substrecia or related. And they can definitely be annoying to found. But once they found, they're pretty easy. They grow real fast. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention this earlier, but the Pseudomyrmex gracilis that I was planning on getting, the colony ended up dying in shipping, so I'm not getting that colony anymore, so I have their huge setup, and I don't know what to put into it. Rufid barbarus are very cool parasitic Formica. I think they're parasitic anyways. I think they're parasitic. I'm not 100% on that, though. They're cool, though. Also, like, endangered in the UK, apparently. Absolutely love it. I'm gonna quickly, how would I be able to record the monomorium, you know, being hands-free, because currently I have nothing in my hands, and feed them. Hello. I see Formica fusca and Rufa here. Rufa is a great species. Our Rufa group, like Formica here, are absolutely awesome. They just swarm their nests and everything. I managed to find a colony actually sunbathing a few days ago, or not a few days ago, like last week. It's really cool. I like them a lot. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go ahead and get out the smaller... Oh, sorry. I knocked you guys on accident. I'm gonna quickly grab another one of these things, and I'm gonna feed it to the monomorium, and I'll see if they like it or not. They probably will, seeing as in how much they like what is it called? Like softer bodied insects. I'm pretty sure they'll like it. They're currently going to town on the on a mealworm piece that I threw in there. I'm not going to show it immediately because it takes a little bit for the reaction to actually kick in. And when they realize that there's actually food, but... How's your fatally megacephal colony? Dead. Sadly. They are dead. But, that's okay. I was going to get another colony recently, but I decided not to. Because my setup is already big enough. I don't need more species right now. Especially one that gets to, like, a few 100,000 workers like they do. I already have big enough colonies. They are absolutely loving that thing. There's another great thing about streaming. I can actually just see way more up close at the feeding response by just looking through the camera. If I was something wrong, I'm sorry. Well, in Slovakia, you don't really speak English well. Oh yeah, that's okay. The queens are annoying. Other queens because they have so many colonies. Queens. Oh, dude, the comments go away so fast. Yeah. Yeah, the poor Megacephala ended up dying. But I tried to stop it, but they just didn't inbreed in time, and when they did inbreed, it was already far too late to actually get them to recover. I mean, it happens. It's sad that it happened, but there's not much in my power that I could have really done there. Sorry if you hear my air conditioning going on in the background. It's very warm. All the ants have heaters on them, so I can actually turn on the air conditioner without needing to worry about them suffering for like brood loss and all that. So, all right, it looks like the monomorium are beginning to get their feeding response done. So, bring you guys up close with that. So look at that. The biggest colony is that doesn't actually have more than 40 workers, but they are on the verge of explosion in size. Nice. From there, it's just getting impatient because you want that colony to grow faster. Actually, I might get out my, yeah, because it keeps on going in and out of focus. I'm going to quickly put you guys back over here, and I'm going to go grab the macro lens and get you guys real up close then. Where is the macro lens even? Normally it's around here somewhere. Where is it? Ah, there it is. I found it. Oh, a little bit of an issue. I wonder how many cocoons and workers I should give my parasitic queen. I would focus mainly on workers. In Amphibian Ethology, I'd actually ask, what's his name? How am I forgetting his name? T-Bone. Because he is like a master at making, or founding those colonies, and it takes a lot of time and patience in order to get their parasitic hosts. Just make sure that you take the workers and everything from the same colony, so that colony scents don't mix. Really want to capture some big carpenter ants. I mean, you said is it? I first sworn it was you who said that you got Herculeanus, and Herculeanus are pretty big carpenter ants. They're not among my favorite. Home. Where's the camera? Oh, there it is. They aren't definitely among my favorites because they always die in my care. My cat is absolutely going insane off camera. Just playing with my backpack. But, you know. There we go. Do you know where to buy Fatally Mega Full? I do not. Everyone who used to sell them doesn't anymore. Like, it was my first time seeing a queen. I saw that big queen and I lost her. Yeah, it's very upsetting whenever you lose a queen. Like stateside ants. As the prices are good, I love. Oh yeah, Midwest Antics. He was complaining in chat the other day, and I understand. Or earlier today, because he lost a pen queen that was wandering, and I feel so bad because that definitely sucks. They are going absolutely crazy. I wonder if I can follow their trail. Yep, there's the trail. And that's the entrance they're coming out of. Great. Awesome. Yeah, I love these ants so much. Oh, focus. There we go. Okay. Awesome. Such a good feeding response from them. Actually, I'm gonna see what the Consabrinus are doing. Last live stream, the Campodotus Consabrinus didn't even... Yeah, literally... Where is it? Oh, hold on. I'm struggling here. Wait, what? Wait, oh, there it is. Look at that. The species that was just on camera was Monomoria minimum, but now it's Campodotus Consabrinus. This is the food I fed them earlier. Well, I don't even know where the worker went. They just completely ignored the food, it looks like. Which is just really funny. They were extremely shy on camera for some reason. Oh. Yeah, it's rather upsetting. Aside from that, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and set you guys up on the tripod now. Say hello to the kitty. Who's a good cat? Who's a good cat? It's Twinkie. How's it going, Antimatters? I'm gonna set you guys up on a thing. Are they good? But yeah, I like Canada's products actually, purely because they're really good for. Hold on a minute. I should have really loosened that up before I did that. Hold on. There we go. My dog's running. All right. So I didn't bring the camera light. Hold on. This is the funny table. Moved my Messer Barbarous into a new test tube because they... I had that issue with them as well. My summer home found a Campodotus Herculeanus queen. She ended up dying a day later though. Aw, that sucks. I just want to find some Myrmintoma or something that isn't pen. I mean, you found, what's it called, in your yard. I'm praying that this macro lens isn't loose enough that it falls, because if it does, then I need to buy a new one, and I don't want to buy a new one. Here's one of the queens I caught recently, like earlier today. And there she is, a beautiful Campodotus Pennsylvanicus queen. At first I thought it was, what is it called? Herculeanus. but it turns out that it wasn't. But this is definitely a good change of a good change from just catching Herculeanus the first flight of the year, because I rarely ever catch Pennsylvanicus normally. Which I noticed when I moved here that Pennsylvanicus were a whole lot more common than Herc. So I'm pretty happy with this. Although I do already have a colony of these guys, so it's kind of not needed now. But so be it. It's a pretty cool colony, or a pretty cool queen. At least for my area. Alright, that's pretty much all I brought you guys to the table for. Unless you guys want to see some other smaller colonies that are coming up in videos, I could show you guys those as well. Or at least a few of those. I don't want to ruin the entire coming up video. I mainly see Laces Brevicornis, they haunt me. Well, you have a queen. Alright, I see a yes, so I'll go ahead and grab, some of the cooler colonies that I caught in the recent Anting in Northern Wisconsin video that I filmed recently, but hasn't came out yet, which is coming out the 13th and then the 14th, so I'll be right back. I say I'll be right back, it's just I'm not going to be near the camera. So I can't really see you, but it's literally within the same room as everything else. So you guys can still hear me. What colonies do I show you? Show you the Myrmika. Save this for the video. I can't see up here. I'll grab out the Myrmika Montana as well, since it's been a very long time since they have been on the channel. Alright. That's Myrmika Montana tube. Here is some random other tube of ant. And here is a nest of ant. Yeah, it's a very big test tube. Let's see. Also, you gotta update that profile picture. I've been thinking about it for a very long time. I was gonna have someone make me a new one, but at this point, I think it's just due to, a great, the joke around it has officially been, like, gone for a very long time, but I decided to keep it because tradition, I guess. I need to go through chat first. Face reveal. Nope, can't do that. That's the fun part about Campanatus, they're everywhere. Oh my goodness, dog, you're making a punching noise. She's leaving, she's gotten sick of me. We are alone, yep. Update profile picture, covered that already. Seen Campanatus only 4 spots here. They are everywhere here in, Wisconsin. There we go, alright. So I'm going to take you guys off the tripod now, and I'm going to get you guys more up close and personal with this first colony. You gotta meet him in person to see that face. True, only 2 people in this entire chat has seen my face. IRL. I just made a video lately. Made him look like a obvious. I haven't really looked at ender ants in such a long time. I think I've only watched him once recently because I had to figure out how to clean tubes again, and he had a pretty good guide on that when he was younger. Oh, hold on. There we are. Myrmika Incompleta. Absolutely beautiful Myrmika species. This is probably the best Myrmika species in northern Wisconsin. Everyone ran into the tube again. Whenever I try to film them, it's like the first instinct that they have. So I'm trying to get you a queen, but I can't find one. Oh, there's one. Yeah, there she is. Hope you guys can see her. Oh, sorry, I'm moving it around so much. There she is. Very old, slightly. Haven't heard from my antics in a few weeks. What happened to the man? Ah, there we go. There's the queen. Sorry for the visibility being kind of bad, but I don't I don't have my lighting stuff right now, and she's off into the darkness. But yeah, this colony has more than just that one queen. They have about 3, but it's very hard to catch them on camera. One of them has a messed up leg, but she's fine. She moves normally. Anyways, I'm now going to slide this that way in a very blurry fashion for you guys. And now the next colony actually, because of it being a tube, I need to go ahead and... Yeah, I don't know what he means by my antics, because there's 2 my antics, I think. There is the American my antics, which doesn't really have a good reputation here, and then you have the European my antics, I think. I'm pretty sure he's a chill dude. I think he's the shop runner? No, that's Ant Antics. Never mind. Oh, 2 Queen Myrmika Punctiventress colony. Oh yeah, so I think I am thinking of the correct person then. All right, I'm grabbing this piece of paper. Honestly, pieces of paper are the best for macro photography. Because all I need is this, and then my thing for sugar. I just plop this down here, and then I grab out my other phone. I think it said macro. And I just sort of plop that down like so there's some type of light. And then I grab my tiny tweezers. And then I do something like so. Ta-da. Where do you keep ants? Do you have an ant room? Actually I can show you it right now because it's like right over here. That's where I keep ants. Oh, those are photos of my parents. That's alright. That's where I keep my ants. You have those tweezers too? Yes, I do. It's very good. Come on. See you later, antimatters. Fellow Bicarinatum keeper. Alright. So these, if you know, follow on Discord. Oh, you should probably already know what these are. These are my Panera Pennsylvanica. Although I have the light fixture in a terrible spot, so it's very hard to get anything good out of this. They have at least 1 queen. And they're super tiny, but they look real cool. Megacephala, yeah, they grow pretty fast. You just gotta power feed them. I have gecko tweezers that almost have don't fit tiny tubes I have two different sizes of tweezers. I have the, well, where are they? Where are they? I have these tweezers that are small, and then I have a similar looking ones that are huge. And both come in handy a lot. I gotta feed these guys sometime. Alright. I'll move these guys to the side now. And then I shall move... hold on a minute. You guys are gonna have to face down here onto the paper in total darkness for a second as I rearrange everything so I can actually get some good video for you guys. Alright, there we go. Ah. Is that on correctly? It is not on correctly. Here is the Formica Montana. And as you can see, they are doing wonderfully. They have a new batch of eggs there. And they have a good amount of workers. This colony has grown so fast, it is honestly insane. There's a dead worker, apparently. He died. I don't know how she died. Well fed. Probably just some bad cocoon. Absolutely gorgeous queen. I love this colony so much. The fact that I also caught her the time... Oh, see ya, Mid-Atlantics. Also the fact that I caught her during the time when, they normally aren't in season, and I managed to raise her from queen to this. Definitely makes her a special one in my collection. I'm probably not going to get rid of her for ever. Which is pretty nice. That's pretty nice. Although I'm not going to show you any more of the, I mean, besides this one has been known about on my channel for such a long time. But I'm not going to show you any more of the new ones, because I want to save that for the video that's coming out, showing off all the new ones. Especially the one that's in the big bin that was added on. That one's a very special one. Get that homework done. Get good grades in school. It's like a parent. I'm sorry. This queen's so nice. Alright. One that I do want to hype up, though, for a coming up video. Not these guys. But up here, there's this huge setup. My hand for comparison. It's next to my two scorpions. It's definitely gonna be something. I think if I, I'll get a little closer to show off those workers. It's a real big colony, and I caught him in a recent video. It's a colony that I can't wait to show off to you guys. Eventually. Alright. And back down to the Campanadas colony. Yep, there we go. Oh wait, no, I'm lying to you guys. I'm not going back down to the Campanadas colony because this colony over here, the Monomorium, look at that. Look at that swarming. This colony is just going absolutely wild on this. It's awesome. This is not something you normally see. And just to think that I was planning on doing that feeding as a video. I think it's much better to see this feeding live. That's just insane. I haven't seen them have a feeding like this in a very long time, or ever, for that matter. It's great. compared to these guys. It's got, like, nothing. Not much in the slightest, to be honest. Oh yeah, and then the Tetramorium bicarinatum colony. There's not much of them left. Hello. The Tetramorium bicarinatum colony is definitely dying out, which is a little bit sad. Because it was a really nice colony, and I really enjoyed following their adventure. And I'm really still trying to get this colony back up to good health, but I really don't know if I can at this point. Because they pretty much have no brood. I really don't know what happened. Because it was such a thriving colony not too long ago, and now it's just, like, down to this. It's, definitely interesting. But a good thing is, though, that the Camponotus concebrinus are doing good. They have a bunch of eggs. I think somewhere up here they have one pupae. They're doing good. I like that these guys are doing good. They're one of my favorites in the room. I say the room, the shelf. And then the vivarium. Which has a big old light fixture here. The nest is way too big. Yeah, it's definitely way too big, but they seem to do good in it, surprisingly. The colonies grow very fast. As you can see, they have huge amounts of brood. They used to inhabit the entire thing. I think by next year they will definitely have that thing filled up. And also, to be fair, the Camponotus here, they don't even inhabit this secondary nest, really. They just have a few workers, and then if you go to this nest, you know, everyone is in here. With all that pupae. I must go, but I will come back in some time. Alright? I love this colony so much. Yeah. Bye. Goodbye, Daniele Swart. I'm really bad at pronouncing names. I'm starting to learn that. More and more I do these streams, I'm noticing that. Another thing, if you noticed, this Outworld, its connection is no longer connected, and that is because the colony that used to inhabit it, the Limatopum apiculatum, the colony did die. Even though I was trying to move them out the entire time, they decided not to get out at all, and instead they decided to starve themselves instead of moving into the very clearly filled test tubes over there. It's really stupid. Which is upsetting, but that's okay. It's so warm in here. Even with the AC, it's like stupid warm. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna show you this. It's currently at 71 degrees. Turn it down to 68, I guess, because it's super warm. Also, I'm talking and all that, so that's not exactly helping much. Our AC was broken in here last night, and it's like 86. Yeah, these last few days have just, like, broken where we live. We had to get our AC in, like, way earlier than what we normally do in the year. It's rather annoying. Alright, return to the carpenter ants. Although the carpenter ant's feeding response is good, I think I'm gonna give the last grub to the monomorium, because the monomorium just are having a way better feeding response than the Novoborkensis. Also, Novoborkensis already had two, so... Alright. Isn't that nice? Oh. Turn that off. There we go. In fact, actually, I don't really want to do that. I don't know. I was about to say I'm gonna move the little setup that I have to focus more on the the garbage is coming through. To focus on the not Novoborkensis, the Monomori minimum, but that will take a bunch of finagling, and I really don't want to deal with that. So I'm just gonna keep it on the Novoborkensis. It's loud. Cat's running away. I'm making a big video on my new queen. Nice. I'm currently working on... Should I announce it now? Actually, that's a good question. Yeah, I'll announce it now. I'm currently working on, or was working on a very large and long video that I'm estimating is going to be either 30 minutes to an hour long, maybe even a two-part thing. I worked about 18 hours on the video over the past weekend, and I completely burned myself out on the project. Midwest Antics is helping me out alongside two other people from Discord. And it's a very large project that it's taking so long to finish. But once it's finished, I hope it's gonna do good. But until then, it's going to stay unfinished, and I'm going to focus on other content for now, and maybe slowly ease my way back into working on it. Big video on ants in northern Wisconsin. I've thought about doing that too, but I haven't done that idea yet because of the infographic on a certain ant YouTuber that I'm not gonna say who. Just know that the script is about 2,600 worker words strong. Oh, that was interesting. (2,600 words long, which is a lot. It's a lot of words. Like the Finale Megacephala. I liked him too, but can't really bring him back now. Although I am starting to move away from exotic keeping slowly. I want to more focus on my natives now, such as these Novoborkensis and my new colony, Dolichoderus Taschenbergi, which I'm still not going to show yet. They'll probably get their own stream actually of their of what they're doing. Why did they die? They didn't produce a new queen at all. The queen's 1 year of life was up, and because of the elates not mating with each other, the the colony ended up dying out. So, yeah. It's hard to really gauge exactly why she died, or exactly why they didn't do it, so... Yeah. not much that you can really do. Alright, hold on a minute. I'm gonna go over here. They're dumb. Yeah, actually a person who keeps some macro ants, another YouTuber, I was talking to him about it, and it could be possibly because I didn't set up enough satellite nests, which means that their death could have very well been my fault. But he said that he just doesn't know for sure, or for certain, that that would be the reason why, because there's very little research done on them. So, yeah. It's definitely an interesting topic. They're working really nicely on this other beetle grub. You know, the other one is like looking deflated because it's already eaten the majority of it. It's a good side colony. You know, actually, I'll show you guys the Taschenbergi, because I really like that colony. I really want to show them off, because I think I'm the first person to get an actual mature colony of them collected. So as you can see, it's really dark up here. So I need to turn on a light. Put the light first over here. Here's my new biggest colony. Dolichoderus taschenbergi, one of the rarest ants to keep, or that is kept here in the northern U.S. Where's their nest? There's their nest. A huge colony. Nah, I don't really want any megacephala currently, thanks to this colony. See, they have a pretty extensive trail going off in that direction to the, what is it called? To a water test tube. I added in some new thatch for them, because these ants like to make their own mounds. And they're slowly collecting large amounts. How do you even dig up colonies? I mainly just look for colonies near the surface, or, well, with this colony, I realized what it is, but, so I decided to dig it up, and honestly, I wasn't even for sure if I got a queen until later on that day, when me and my friend Otter, or Otter's Inverts on YouTube, decided to take several videos, and we looked at it frame by frame, and we saw a good 8 or 9 queens. So I estimate this colony probably has around about 20 to 25 queens in total. And that huge gaping hole right there is their nest. That is where they are nesting. And if I get my light, you can see that the hole just goes in deeper and deeper. And they just dug out all of the dirt and is now replacing it with pine needles, dead grass, and all sorts of stuff. These ants are found in areas that are extremely moist. So, areas like bogs and other stuff. Alright, goodbye. They find their areas in bogs and all sorts of other areas like that. And I never really knew that they were actually up and near me, like 10 minutes away from my house, until I just found a colony basking like these guys are right here. They literally just look like this. Of just workers basking in the sunlight. So then I just moved across the piece of wood that they were under, and I just started shoveling with my hands. Hello, David. So I ultimately ended up collecting this huge colony, a good 8 to 9,000 workers, good few queens, and honestly, it's probably the best catch of the year, and it will stay the best catch of the year for a very long time, since this species isn't exactly kept in captivity. This is the only colony in captivity currently, in fact, as far as my knowledge goes anyways. So, yeah, it's definitely something special. If you guys spot any queens, that would be great. Because queens are extremely hard to come by, or not come by, but hard to find. These ants are super colonial also. They normally operate entire areas of swamp and bogland and wetland in general. Oh my god, they're all swarming over here. Look at that. They do not like that I'm talking. My vibrations are just causing them to go insane. It's definitely something to wonder about. Over here is where, hold on, I'll get a light. This is new thatch that I dumped into their colony. You can see one worker there picking up some of the thatch, and they're bringing it all the way over to their nest over here. And then they're going to fill it up. There's also small satellite nests over here, and then the massive trail that goes all the way over here into the water fixtures over here. Some of these are sugar water test tubes as well, but it's very hard to tell right now because, well, it kind of just looks like water. But yeah, this is my new biggest colony. It's similar to ants I found in my backyard, just that they weren't black. Honestly, Dolichoderus are found in the in Europe, in fact, but they aren't exactly that common, just like here in the U.S. They're only found in France, I believe. So, like southern Spain, or northern Spain and southern France, about, I think. I'm not 100% on that. But it's definitely an insane-sized colony, and I love it. There's 3 species that are here in Wisconsin and in the general U.S. area. And those species are Dolichoderus taschenbergi, which is a species that is that I have. Dolichoderus marriae, and then there's another one. But Dolichoderus taschenbergi and marriae are the 2 super colonial species. And then the other one isn't super colonial, only having 1 queen per colony. Which is interesting, because they just completely vary completely differently than in that way. But they're very common ants in Asia and stuff, but the U.S. for some reason got the best, what many consider the best Dolichoderus in the world because of the super colonialism. I don't know about the European ones, though. I see that you said you live in mid-Europe, which I'm guessing is like Germany, Poland, and Denmark and all that stuff. Which I don't know if they're actually found there. I could probably check eventually. You know, that's a joke that my friends keep on making about my colony. That it isn't Monomorium minimum anymore, it's Monomorium maximum because of how big the colony is. Czech Republic? Oh. Dog barking outside. I don't really know what ants are even in the Czech Republic. I haven't really met many people from there. I know there's probably a bunch of Herculeanus over there, because I think that's a more higher elevation area in Europe. Which, from what I know, Herculeanus are only found in higher elevation areas. Erica Ponerinae. Actually, colony that I just showed, Panera Pennsylvanica, those are Ponerinae ants. Czech Republic, Slovakia, Hungary. Hold on, I'm gonna get up my... I don't think it would actually show, never mind. Yeah, never mind. I was gonna try to get up ant maps and then figure out what species is found in Europe of Dolichoderus, but I don't think I could find that. Although I think me and Stupid Idiot, or Ants Ireland, or Ants Carry, depending on which channel you follow him on, talked to me about Billy Coderus in Europe, so I'm sure he has it somewhere. Yeah, Billy Coderus quadripunk. I cannot pronounce that. Normally I'm good with scientific words. Hold on a minute. I'll show you it. That word. Dolichoderus quadripunctatus? I don't know. I'm not very good with that, but as you can see, they're mostly found within Europe. Or, I don't know other countries in English. Huh. Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein is a funny place. It's a very small country. I don't even think many people even live there. I just know that it's a protectorate of Switzerland, and that's pretty much all I know about its history. And that it's like been neutral throughout the vast majority of major wars. I'm running out of names. Germany, yeah. Not many people here in the U.S. pronounce it Deutschland at all. You know, that is its technical name. Denmark, Netherlands, Belgium, Poland. I don't know what my dog is freaking out about. I just checked outside and there was nothing. Just sort of just ran away, whining. Probably go check on her. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, yeah, I don't know what went on. She's fine now. I don't know, today's been weird. There was just like a random, like, white husky running around outside my house earlier. Don't know where it came from, don't know its owners, don't know anything about it. It just randomly appeared. Very beautiful dog. Austria. Probably check my battery life to see exactly where it is. Oh, wow. I need to end the stream soon. It's at 37%. I can go on for at least a few more minutes anyways. I'll try to push it for 1 hour 20 minutes, which would be only about 10 minutes shorter than my previous stream earlier in April. So, yeah. Trying to figure out what to do in that time, though. Is there anything you guys would like to see, I guess, is a good question to ask. Or rather, one person keeps on bouncing in and out of the stream. Is there anything that anyone wants to see at all? I think I'll pick up a stream once you're done. Alright. Tetris. I will join you, Antimatters. I will put the... I actually... Put the link of your stream in the comments of my stream, Antimatters. If you can. So when I do eventually end my stream, just like spam. I don't know if you can spam your link. Give me the link and I'll put the link inside of the thing. Just send me a message on Discord. These are the Tetramorium by Carnatum. I already showed them once on the stream, but the colony is kind of dying out. The colony isn't doing very good, as I said earlier. I'm sorry, yeah, not sure I can once YouTube's live is happening. Wet it up. Yeah, I do have to moisten the nest today, but the colony before this has been dying out rather rapidly. Tapanoma Sussy. I can show you the Tapanoma Sussy. Hold on, I have to go onto my step stool to grab them. I'm not a very tall person, so grabbing 6 feet above me isn't exactly an easy feat for me to do. Hold on a minute, I gotta get it onto the table. Alright, it has been set up. I think my macro lens is already over there because I don't see it over here. So how about we go ahead and... there's my dog. This is the one that was whining in the background, if you heard that. Alright. These are the Tapanoma Sessile. There's not much going on with them, but they are definitely an ant. There's their queen. As you can see, they have quite a bit of, if you could focus. Larvae. There we go. It's a good amount. And of course, the beautiful Tapanoma workers at themselves. Pretty much stars of the show. Or if you have them in your house, the enemy. They have had a few deaths recently. I really don't know why they had a few deaths. It's not that many, but it is definitely somewhat alarming. I'm going to have to get them into a setup where they can forage soon. But they've been doing good. They've been doing very good. Yes, they are the enemy, as they don't want to enter into my care. Yeah. I absolutely love these guys. My birds are going crazy in the background. I have to get them a nesting box soon because I think one of them is going to be laying eggs soon, which isn't exactly something that I want. Oh, look at that. They're doing Trophallaxis, actually. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. Just for small ants and small colonies. Ants Canada Trophallaxis check. I'm sure if I can get a better angle. Okay, never mind. I don't know where the rest of the colony is. There's a whole lot more than just this in here. I know that. They're probably inside of the cotton, annoyingly. Which isn't exactly nice. Oh yeah, they're under it. Yeah, okay. That's funny. I can't wait to move them out and struggle with it because they're being really annoying. As you see, they also need to get a little bit of a water change. It's a little dirty in there. And since someone brought up Ponerines, I'll get out the Ponerines again. Try these guys. See, I would like Panera Pennsylvanicus a whole lot more if, number one, they didn't take 3 months to develop, and number two, if they weren't so tiny. I mean, to be fair, I am a fan of tiny ants, but, like, those two things combined makes it unfun to keep them, somewhat. They're definitely neat looking, though. I really like how they look. Hello, Bar Kitty. What? Oh, I thought there was just a random dead queen. I ended near the silly museum and found nothing. That was yesterday. The silly museum area doesn't exactly... I don't know. It's never really held many good ants for me, personally. The queen is getting, like, dogpiled in this colony. Where are you? Normally she's, like, right in the center here, but I cannot seem to find her. Oh, there she is. That's the queen. Right? Yeah, that's the queen. Right there. Finally. She appears. Oh. Okay, apparently my camera... The second she pops out, my camera just decides to go out of focus. That's funny. Oh, and she went back down. That's funny. Oh, wait, no, there she is. Right? The queens are so hard to find. No, there she is. There. In the back. In the background. On the siding of the tubing. I think that's her. I could be wrong, though. This colony has multiple queens, so they probably have a bunch. I'm just trying to find a single one. These ants are pretty much blind as well, so it's very hard for them to see around at all. So they just sort of run around aimlessly for a while, not knowing what to do. All these workers trying to get out because they're hungry. Yeah, my mouth is getting dry. Rehydrate. Sorry if that was a little bit, like, too ASMR. Bottle of water. Nah, it ain't bottled water. It's that. Focus. Yeah, it's this. There's a bottle of water right there, though. Alongside Velveeta shelled. A glass of water. My family, we use this, which is a what is it called? What are they called? I'm blanking on the name. Yeah, I use a mason jar. We use a nice mason jar here. This bottle of water is purely here just in case if I have to water anything. We haven't had bottled water in a very long time. But we just have it here for watering of ants and all that. Because I got a... What is it called? I have a filter that gets rid of the the chlorine and all that inside of the city water, so I can actually use it on the ants, which makes my life a whole lot easier instead of needing to break open like 5 different bottled water every few minutes or every few days just for the ants, which is great. They look so small from here too. Vitamin C is a good dechlorinator. Oh, is it really? So I could literally just get that and it would dechlorinate it. Okay, that's thank you for telling me that, Antimatters. That is a very good good advice. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream now, but whoever is here on stream right now, go over to Antimatters, subscribe to him because he's gonna be streaming soon. I'm probably gonna be over there as well. And yeah, I guess I'll talk to you all in the next video, whenever that is. That's just coming out April 13th. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream and everything that I had to show for it. So yeah, I guess I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye. Oh, yep, goodbye.